Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting. On my channel, I discuss designing your life and creating your life deliberately. Focus on the preferred reality that you want because it's coming from within you. Today in my VIP group, I had a workshop discussion about thinking big. Thinking big and bigger, becoming unlimited, becoming supernatural. Okay, guys, all you have to do is put your focus and attention on the idea of the unlimited aspect of you. This is all about abundance mindset, right? Look at the abundance in the world instead of looking at the lack, because we already have embedded in us from experiences the idea of lack, the idea of competition, the idea of scarcity. But none of that exists in your reality unless you accept it as true. So don't accept it as true. Start focusing on the abundance that's within your world. When you focus on abundance, you'll create a reality with abundance. Now start thinking bigger. I intend to think bigger. I intend that I broaden my perspective. I intend, right? These are affirmations for you to say. I intend that my perspective is broadened. I intend to tap into the unseen reality. I intend to expand my imagination. Think bigger, because you can have anything you want. I was like, what is that? The ice cream man or something outside? Okay, so we're working on, we're not even working on it. Let's claim it. We have an abundance mindset. We're focusing on there is infinite supply. Just like the oxygen we breathe, there is infinite oxygen. So I want you to think of the world, not only money, but the world has infinite supply. There's infinite supply of love. There's infinite supply of health. There's an infinite supply of money. There's an infinite supply of happiness and fulfillment, and you can tap into that. All right. So to tap into that, you are putting your focus and attention on that reality by affirming it, by thinking about it, by contemplating in your mind, by knowing whatever desire you're having, it's yours because you're already imagining it, and everything's within you. Now think bigger, because we're not living small anymore. We're thinking big. We're going big. We're thinking about all that unlimited 99% of energy that we don't see, and we're tapping into that energy. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm going to answer some questions. I came on a little later today. Hello. Hi, Maria. How to manifest a new job in a new area. I know what company I want to work for and what hours to pay. You're affirming that reality, right? What we say in our mind, in our imagination, is what's creating. All right. So the new job, you want to focus on this company. I'm already working for that company. Okay. What would it look like to work for that company? If you already know what the inside looks like and walking through, you can imagine you're walking to the place where you work, to your desk, to your area. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Okay. You can imagine that someone is saying congratulations to you, maybe your friend or a family member, right? Congratulations. And what's that inner conversation? What is the conversation you would be having? Have that conversation now. You're making the future now by focusing and putting your attention on that, okay? What we could do with our self-concept is, because this is going to help in all areas of your life, right, for a lifetime, is focus on seeing yourself as valuable, right? You're a valuable asset to that company, and they see your value and you see your value. That job is a perfect fit for you. Imagine that the interviewer, the person interviewing you, is saying you are a perfect fit for a company, okay? Imagine getting the pay exactly what you want. Okay. If you put your idea of pay down here, then that's what you'll get. If you put your idea of pay up here, that's what you'll get. So affirm the salary you want. Yeah. And you're saying you're not sure how to approach it affirming wise. The thoughts that you're having in your mind right now, the current reality you live in, it is what it is because of what you're saying to yourself. So what you could say in your head is, I got this job. It's mine. I am working for that company. Okay. This company is mine. They want me. I am the asset. That's what you say. You're saying, I am the asset that everyone wants to work with. You are in demand. So see, this is the self-concept of someone. This is you, right? This is your self-concept that you're in demand and they want your expertise. And okay, so maybe you'll say, well, I don't know if I have the expertise. They want you because you're the one who knows how to figure it out. You're the one who's the right person for the position. Okay, so that's how you're affirming it in your mind. You're becoming, you want to be the version of you who knows that you have that value, that knows you have that job. Hi, Kay. The guy I was talking to stopped talking to me for over a month. You have to be saying a different story. It's like this, it's almost, our 3D reality is literal. The only thing is, it appears like there's a delay in some ways, but there's not always a delay, right? We know that too. But so the guy says, okay, here's kind of an idea of what might have happened, right? You're talking, things feel like it's going pretty good, then you don't hear from him. And now where did your assumption go? Was your assumption, I'm the greatest catch ever. I know he will be calling me because I know I'm desired, and I know I'm first choice. I know I'm best choice. Or was your assumption, what is he doing? Is he too busy for me? Did he meet someone else, right? Because those thoughts and assumptions come from more of an insecurity, feeling unsure. You need to step into your confidence and you affirm what you want. He is talking to me. Okay, so basically why he's not talking to you has everything to do with what your thoughts were. Okay, your thoughts, it's thought transmission. In your reality, everything is responding to you. Everything in your reality is responding to you. Okay, so he responded to your assumptions, your thoughts, your beliefs about yourself in relation to him. All you have to do is change it. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because you can change it now. If you created that, now you just change it. And you start affirming in your mind, he's going to reflect the new affirmations or the new story that you're telling in your mind. Okay, he is talking to me. That's what you want to say. He's talking to you. And he wants to talk to only you. And he wants to know more about you. He wants to know every detail of your life because he finds you so interesting. He thinks you're the perfect person. That's what you affirm consistently. Consistently. So you're only telling one story because you don't want to tell the story of he's calling me, I'm awesome. And then 3 days pass, you look at your phone and you wonder, what's going on? Because once you do that, you're saying, and that's the feeling inside. Now you've switched it up and now you're creating that he's not there. He hasn't called, I don't know what's going on. Is this working? Okay. No. You have to stay persistent and loyal to the new story. You stay loyal to the new story by affirming it, by saying that doesn't matter. Circumstances are not determined by what he does. The circumstances are determined only by you. Okay? One of my followers on YouTube had suggested, she's like, oh, I like that idea of circumstances don't determine rather than circumstances don't matter. I was like, yeah, I agree with that. I like that. Okay, circumstances are not determined. Thank you, Esther. That's Esther who suggested that. So circumstances are not determined by what happened yesterday or a month ago, or even this morning. Your life is determined by your current, present moment thoughts. Your current, present moment state of being. What's your state of consciousness right now in relation to this topic? Okay? You can do this right now. You can have him calling you tonight. But don't get worried if you don't have it, if you don't see it in the physical reality, because it is coming from you. Okay, so you're going to consistently affirm and tell that story until you see the evidence in your reality that solidifies. Maria. Oh, okay. So I should focus on SP and I together, like living together, my new job, they would be in the same area. You could do that too. Yeah. More importantly, remember, your whole world is a reflection of your perception. So everything in your world is already manifesting based on your perception. When it comes to a relationship, it is really important. You don't want to, I've already given an example. When you create, if someone hasn't contacted you, what is the assumption you're creating? Are you creating assumption from the place of feeling kind of unsure and insecure? Or are you creating from the place of being sure, confident, right? Self-assured, secure? Okay, that's where you want to be to build on the relationship, because you can manifest the person in when you don't feel secure, but I'm trying to help you create a reality where you feel sure, empowered, secure, and you will see a reality that reflects that, okay? Where it's solid, it's a solid foundation to build on. All right, so the reason that I'm saying, yeah, tell the story, yes, the job and a specific person are yours. That's your reality. And look at yourself. How do you perceive yourself? Do you see yourself as the one who got the job? Do you see yourself as that person? All you have to do is create the perception. Yes, I do. If you kind of think, well, I'm not sure. No, I want you to say, yes, I do. I want you to say, yes, I am sure of myself. I believe in me. I know I'm going to be hired for this job. I know that I have great skills. And I know that they recognize and see my skills. And I know that I am appreciated, right? So these things that we're saying, that's what manifests. And when we are really focusing on that perception of ourself, our identity, our self-concept, how we see ourselves, that whole picture is how our world will reflect. I mean, our whole world is reflecting how we see ourselves. Okay. So yeah, now that's it. You're like, okay, you go to the end. You're in that area, in the relationship with the job. Be that version of you right now. Think from that place. So thinking from that place is not really worried about it. You're not worried about, because you know it's in the bag. It's a done deal. All right, so it's in the bag. It's a done deal. Royal love. I've been getting BBL almost every day, and when I get them, I don't get excited. I don't know why. That's okay. You probably just know it's done. It's done. It's done. So you remember, you're creating the meaning of everything in your reality. So you want to create the meaning. So what? I didn't get excited. It's not a big deal. It's already it's in the bag. It's already done, right? It is already done. Feel it now, right? In the now present moment, okay? BBL is now, or this is what you say to yourself, like, I'm seeing that birds before land. In case anybody is new here, BBL is birds before land, which means it's like evidence of your manifestation that we're creating the evidence anyway. You're creating the evidence anyway. You're the one who's creating the evidence, okay? It's already done. Maria, you're welcome. Okay, Fairy. SP accused me of cheating and made up lies about me. What to affirm to get him back? Here's what you want to do. Really just go to the end. Go to the end of what do you want? Okay, you want a loving, kind relationship where you're respected and appreciated, and only when you're in a loving, caring relationship, you are really only saying kind things to your partner, right? We're not saying, we're not making up stories. We're not making up lies. We're not throwing anybody under a bus. When you're in a really loving, secure relationship, that person has your back. You have their back, right? It's loving. It's compassionate. Okay, it's supportive. So all you have to do is go. So that whole all the words that I said, right? When I say those words, what are you thinking about, or what are you visualizing when I say kind, compassionate, loyal, got your back? What are you picturing? See, the reason See, our imagination is creating our reality. So I'm just pointing out affirmations that you can say that will get you to that place of being in a relationship where you have that experience. You don't want the experience of cheating, even if it's a lie, right? Accuse me of cheating, made up lies about me, okay? There's some idea of dishonesty. So we don't want to focus on the idea of the dishonesty and be in the place of the problem, okay? You're going to shift to the solution by affirming the solution. It's your new normal. The new normal is you disregard whatever you see in the 3D reality. If you understand reality creation, it's coming from you. So why would you spend time talking about that, right? You don't want to spend any time contemplating this whole lies and the story. Don't tell friends. Don't be thinking why. Just drop it. Drop it. It'll be a faster way for you to manifest. Okay, so drop that story completely, and now in your mind you affirm and paint the picture of we are in a loyal, committed relationship where we share things, we feel supported, we feel comforted by one another. We listen and hear each other. And the more you tell that story, you have to replace the old story about the other stuff you don't want. You replace it by saying this new story, and you affirm that over and over until, you will have evidence, okay? The only reason you may not have evidence is if you keep telling the old story or, you're going back and forth and you may not see the movement, and you may see movement, and you may see hot and cold behavior, okay? So remember, circumstances are not determined by what we see. All you have to say is, that's okay. This desire is mine. We are mine. We are together. Just think about it. Right now, not right now, but all day long, you are having thoughts in your mind about yourself. You're having thoughts in your mind about people in your world. You're having thoughts about your job. You're having thoughts about how people treat you. You're having thoughts about what you're doing through the day. You're having thoughts about what you're eating. You're having thoughts about everything. Your thoughts and a belief about that thought, okay? And all of that is what's creating your reality. Okay, that's why everything you're experiencing and living right now is solidified from all of the thoughts, beliefs, assumptions you've had in the past. And it's in the 3D reality is changeable. It's changeable. It's malleable. Okay? So in order to change the 3D reality of what you see, the physical reality, you just change your thoughts about something, and you switch your perception. And when you change your perception, it is like moving mountains or parting the sea, okay? Because you're looking from a new perspective, you will see a whole new experience. How do I affirm my SP wanting me back and reconciling? You're going to affirm that, right? You're going to affirm that. We are together. Okay. When you're thinking and contemplating, what does your person think about you? Okay. And I think somebody was asking about their name, the next question. You could say their name. Or you could think generally. Okay. If you say their name and you have a lot of anxiety, then maybe just be generally, do you see yourself as loved and wanted and chosen? Okay. You want to affirm that. You want to feel that. You want to become that. Okay, of course they want to be back with you and reconcile with you because you're God's gift to this world and you're perfect and you're amazing, and they want you and only you because you are unique and you're a masterpiece. They just want to be with you. They love being with you. So that's the kind of story you have to say in your mind, right? You're going to affirm that in the I am or the story, right? I am the greatest, and they see that I'm the greatest, and they want to be with me because I'm a masterpiece. And I'm unique, and I'm really kind. And when they look at me, it's like I'm their heartthrob, and they love and adore me. Okay, you could think specifically about your specific person thinking this about you, because we're already creating what they think about us. All right. But if we're insecure and worried and unsure and wondering what they're doing, then what do you think your reality is going to reflect that? And that's why it's really important to become secure in your own self. Okay, so if we're manifesting SP, do we use their name or just something general like SP? Either, every way is correct, okay? So in the moment, you might want to say SP. Or in another, maybe you're having a day where you feel anxious and you just want to go general. And generally feel that you are loved. Generally feel that you're chosen and that you are adored and that you're treasured. Okay, there's a new guy I want to date, but I'm not being replied to. It's been 2 weeks. Tanya, you need to say, he is replying to me. Remember, you're the creator of your reality. You create your reality. So if you're the creator and you're saying, I'm not being relied to, you're actually creating that. If they're not replying to you, and you're basically affirming, you are affirming that. It's an affirmation. It's creation. It's a word and a thought that you're saying. It's like what you're looking at the 3D and you believe that to be true, and you're solidifying it and keeping it true. So in order to change that, you have to say what you want it to be, okay? I know I want to date, right? You're saying, I want to date this person. Instead of just saying, I want to, declare, they are madly in love with me. Okay, maybe, do you want that? Do you want them to be madly in love with you? Okay, they are so intrigued. This is what you say. They are so intrigued with me. Or, this person, this guy, right? He is so intrigued with me. He finds me mesmerizing. He thinks I'm the most attractive person. He thinks I'm the perfect girlfriend or boyfriend, right? He thinks I'm the perfect person. Okay, so you're focusing on living in the end, having your desire. So living in the end, having your desire would be saying your affirmations, or the story you tell is saying, what would you be saying if you had it right now in this exact present moment? Oh, he's way in love with me. Okay, so this is what you think. Right now you're having thoughts all day long, but you don't even know. I intend you know, but we aren't necessarily aware of our thoughts until we wake up, okay? So you need to be more aware of your thoughts and what you're saying in your mind. And you want your thoughts to align with the reality of your preference. So instead of focusing on lack, scarcity, being fearful in your reality, if you could just shift your life to thinking about love and abundance and prosperity, you're going to change your life. Even just thinking generally about those ideas, about thinking about love and abundance and prosperity and well-being and health, you're going to change your life just by putting your focus generally on those ideas. Yeah, Kay, those were your exact thoughts. Perfect. Okay, SP is getting stationed somewhere else. I don't want to lose him. Start saying, okay, it fell through. Really, the story you say in your mind. So I don't care what SP tells you. Don't give it don't give it any importance, really. So whatever SP is going to come and say, oh, I'm being stationed, and now you're getting worried. Like you're picturing, if he's telling you, or SP, your SP is saying, I'm getting stationed somewhere else. What are you thinking? Now you said, I don't want to lose him. So now it feels like he's going away. And if you keep thinking about he's going away, he will go away. Do you want him to stay right here? Then what should you be saying? He's staying right here. It all worked out, and you don't even have to know how, because that's when our logical brain wants to figure it out and then go, I don't know. No, you don't know how, and that's okay. So that's what you say to yourself. I don't know how, but he's staying right here. Now you want to visualize and picture he's staying right here. What does it feel like that he's right here? What does it feel like that that you're embracing every day or having a kiss every day? What does it feel like that you're face to face, side to side, having lunch together? Okay, you want to picture that. Okay, the idea is that you picture together. But when you say, I don't want to lose him, what happens? Our imagination thinks he's over here. You're losing him. He's gone. He's going. Okay? So you don't want to do that. You're not losing him. You're keeping him. He's right here. He's staying right here. Okay? So no matter what he says to you, just go, okay. Like you could, if you're having conversations in the 3D, that you could say general things like, I care about you and I support you, and whatever happens is okay. Fine, that's fine to say that in the 3D because you understand something on a deeper level. On the deeper level, you're affirming in your mind, but you are staying right here. Or maybe you want to joke with him and, maybe not joke with him, but say to him, you know what? You never know what can happen. What if you stay right here? Okay. Or you want to talk about it together? Have him also affirm with you. Staying right here. Visualize being right there together, because that will be your outcome. The outcome is whatever you're really contemplating in your mind. How long do thoughts get in the subconscious? Like, how long does it take for your thoughts to impress your subconscious mind? I mean, I kind of have a little bit, like, I think in several perspectives about it. Because when I learned this, I didn't really know about the subconscious mind, but I knew I was doing this. I wasn't even thinking I need to impress my subconscious mind. I do have that as part of my teachings, because as I studied, there's already a belief that we hold in reality about impressing our subconscious mind. And that belief is held in many areas of psychology and science and everywhere, right? The idea of the subconscious mind. I really see your subconscious mind as God. Your subconscious mind is your imagination, okay? So you just tell yourself, it's imprinted immediately, okay? How long? Now, right now, it's imprinted immediately. It's imprinted immediately. It's whatever you say and determine it to be. Okay, so let's say you say that right now and you're like, but nothing happened. Okay, well now you're just speaking against what you claimed. If we claim, yes, it's instant, and then we go, but it's not. Oh, but I don't see it. We have to keep affirming it until we see the evidence in our reality, okay? So and I've given this example many times. I manifest many things instantly on many topics. I manifest instantly, okay? And I'm working on every topic, okay? So that's how you want to think. I didn't say, but it doesn't work on others. I said, and I'm working. I'm making it all happen, right? That's in my mind. I already know I know that possibility exists, and I'm focusing on the possibility. So because I have instant manifestations on many topics, I created that, but it didn't happen instantly in just one day. I created it over time and over, okay, so instantly, you can create instant manifestations because we are manifesting instantly already in our life. We're manifesting instantly what we already believe that seems to be normal and natural. All the normal, natural things of our life. So now you create a new normal and natural about how you see reality. Okay. How long is it going to take for your subconscious mind to accept this new idea? Instantly. Okay. So understand, you're creating that. It could actually happen today instantly. You'll be like, oh my gosh, this is great, okay? So don't think it's gonna take a long time. Don't condition your manifestation that, hold on a second. Don't condition your manifestation that you need to do something before getting the desire. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Your desire is already yours. You don't have to work on your self-concept and be on point. You don't have to be solid in your relationship. You just have to claim you are. You claim it all. You claim it, keep claiming, keep claiming, keep claiming, and your world will reflect that. But don't look at the 3D. Don't claim, 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 and then look at the 3D and go, oh no, it's not. The minute you look at the 3D and you go, oh no, it's not, you just claim that. You claimed, oh no, it's not working. Okay. I mean, when you know and understand the circumstance doesn't matter, that doesn't matter that you did that. You might observe and go, oh, okay, I know it's already mine, right? I'm talking to the people who look at the 3D and go, didn't happen. And then why? And now if we look at the 3D and determine it didn't happen, and then we wonder, but am I doing something wrong? Okay, we don't want to create those. That's creating conditions and layers of why. We don't need to know. We don't have to go there. Just claim it. It's already done. Okay, Jewel Pod. None of my manifestations ever came true. I really need counseling through it. Join my VIP group. Okay, do you understand that I have a monthly subscription VIP group? It's $35 a month. You can join free for 3 days. I go live several times a week in that group. I mean, usually about four or five, but I'm going out of town this week, so it might be a little less this week, but I'm going live. So here, your whole reality is a reflection of your belief system. Now you started learning about manifesting and you're like, okay, it's resonating with you. And you're like, yeah, this feels true, but I'm not manifesting anything. Okay, so you want to be focusing on the part of your reality that shows you success. You got to read success stories. That will help you with your manifestations, because if you read someone's success story, that could help you get into the state of feeling like, oh my God, this works, okay? But if we're really stuck on the place of doubt and not sure and just skeptical, we'll see a reality that's going to reflect doubt, worry, skeptical. So where are you putting your attention? That's why I created the group. I created a group so you have a place to go and ask questions and have a community that supports this understanding, and that you're not just wandering through the world randomly with your old belief system reflected back at you and saying it's not working, or it feels skeptical, because you're putting your focus in the wrong place. You have to put your focus on success. Put your focus on, yes, it works. Put your focus on the desired reality and that preferred experience, okay? Because you will see results. You will see results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My doctor said I need surgery for my eyes. How can I heal my eyes without any surgery? There are techniques for doing that. Okay, so affirm. Okay, first of all, Dr. Joseph Murphy has the best healing affirmations. Okay, Dr. Joseph Murphy, he wrote The Power of the Subconscious Mind. You could go to YouTube and just search for his name, Dr. Joseph Murphy, healing affirmations. Any of his affirmations are going to be powerful, okay, just to help you with your belief. Keep affirming things like, my eyes are getting better. I intend that I have clear vision. My eyes are really great. The more that you are saying that, you are creating it, okay? Yeah, I've had so many experiences where, I've given, go to my YouTube channel and watch some of the videos. I have manifested my son removing warts. Not removing, but the warts disappeared from his hands. I have manifested no longer having menstrual cramps, my son's teeth shifting and moving, revising what the dentist said. I've done a lot with physical things. So, everything's possible. You can do this. And you really just want to say, my eyes are perfect. The more that you could say, I am, health and wellness are moving through my body. I am feeling good. I am well. I am health, right? You're declaring health. My eyes are healthy. My eyes are perfect. I have perfect vision. Okay. So you're continuing to affirm that. Dr. Joe Dispenza is another person that does a lot with healing. So, I do too. But if it's new, you want to back up your belief with more evidence. So I want to guide you to the evidence that helps support this understanding. I don't want you to go talk to your neighbor who said, oh, that's not even possible. I don't want you to talk to the people at work who are, just not aligned with this information and telling you, no, you have to do it. Okay. I'm not saying you don't have to do it. There's infinite ways for you to heal your eyes. There's infinite ways. Okay, so there's I don't know what you mean, heal from what. So one thing that I did with my mom was getting injections in her eyes for a hemorrhage. And the hemorrhage, it was like she was getting a chemo injection in her eye. She was getting the chemo injection every 5 weeks. Okay, so I started affirming. I didn't even tell her. I didn't say it to anybody. I just started affirming. I affirmed that her eyes are doing great. I imagine that she called me and she's telling me how great she feels. Her eyes are doing really well. And I just did that for a couple days. And then when I talked to her the next week, She goes, oh yeah, by the way, I went to the doctor yesterday and they told me it's the first time in 10 years that I don't need my eye injection. I go, oh really? I was like, oh my God, yeah. Okay, so this was about a year ago, I think a year ago. So about a year ago. So then, doctor told her, first time in 10 years. You can imagine your doctor, imagine you go to the office and they look at your eye again and say, wow, everything's looking really good. What have you been doing? You could just say nothing, I've been affirming. Or you could say, I've been eating certain foods. I mean, if you want to do that, you don't have to eat certain foods. It's all a placebo anyway. All right, so you can do this. Troconia. Hi. Okay, so I saw 3 opposite dreams in a row and I haven't stopped thinking about them. Boys are hitting on me and giving me attention. Is this BBL? Okay, your dreams, you decide what your dream is, okay? I don't know what you want based on what you said. Okay, so here's what you do. First of all, what do you want? Script it out. Script out, because I find that to be really powerful to write it down. If you need a scripting journal, I have created one, the link's in my bio, because everything that I was scripting my first year of manifesting, everything became true. So I put on the cover of that journal, everything I write in this journal becomes true. Because I just would look at that and read it every morning and it said, everything I write down becomes true. So it's not the fact that I wrote in the journal, it's like I was putting focus and attention on my desire. Okay, so write your desire down and now you're affirming that. What does your dream mean? It means what you decide it means. So just decide it means the best, it's aligned with your desire. Above haters, I've been doing so good. SP is with someone already. Okay, so I've been doing so good. What do you mean so good? You are doing so good. Okay, it doesn't, don't talk about SP with somebody else. Okay, you only want to talk about SP being with you. So just like earlier, if you were here, somebody said they didn't want their SP who's in the military, they didn't want to lose them. Okay, when you're saying SP is with someone else, okay, this is you and this is SP. SP is with someone else. Now you see SP over here with someone else. You see separateness, okay? You want to be together, you have to be, for SP to be here with you, you need to be you need to picture that you're together. In your imagination, we are together. I am the best. I am a priority. I am the one. Okay? Not the one for them. I don't want you to think about it's their world, that you're the one for them in their world. I want you to see it's your world and that they are a magnet to your world. Because this is a really powerful perspective as a man. You're already doing it. There's infinite versions of your specific person. Okay, so you don't want to view it as people's worlds outside of you. It is your world, and they are part of your experience in your world here. Okay, so I've been doing good, and I know SP is in love with me. Something like that. Anything like that. Whatever, script the story out and then take affirmations from your story. Or you could script out the story and read it every day. Or you could script it out every day. The goal is to put your focus and attention on the story of being in the desired reality. So don't give importance to that someone else, because when you do that, you only keep that someone else in your reality. You have to put more attention on you. When you put the attention on you, SP will come into your world. But if you put the attention on why are they with that person, now you're putting the attention outside of you. Now you have this whole story in your mind, or it's not that it's a story, right? I get it. You're seeing it in your 3D reality, but it was created from the story in your mind. And now the stories in our mind reflect in our world. So for whatever the story was that you were telling in your mind, this is what manifested. Manifested means to reveal, to materialize. So this is what materialized in your world. If you want to materialize a world where SP is with you, you got to bring SP to you with your thoughts. With your thoughts. They are with me. I'm the best. I'm the most amazing. Okay, will it still work if I affirm it, but I feel kind of crazy and I don't believe it completely? Yeah, it will still work. I was gonna say everybody feels everybody feels a little crazy in the beginning. Okay, I don't want to create that. But okay, we understand that. You know why? Because you didn't know. But do you know that every successful person is doing this? Every successful person is successful because they pictured their futures. They pictured themselves in that position. They pictured themselves with that house, with that dream, with the desire. They pictured that now. Okay, so you're only just finding this out now, but many people throughout the world are doing this for a long time, for life. I mean, this is nothing new, right? Since the beginning of time. Okay, yeah, and I wanted to just point out again, you don't have to believe it, because I manifest things that I don't believe. When I manifested the dentist telling my son, he was gonna have, not surgery, but like he was gonna have his tooth pulled, right? And I revised it in my head. I revised it that the dentist said his teeth are all fine. I went home, I revised it. My son's telling me his tooth hurts. I'm thinking, is it okay that I'm doing that? You know, of course I doubted it. And I was like, I'm the mom. Is it okay that I'm affirming in my mind that the dentist is saying it's okay? I doubted it. Wasn't sure I believed it. We go back to the dentist's office and exactly what I played out in my head is what happened. And she didn't pull his tooth. And she said, everything is fine. Okay, and everything was fine. He no longer had pain. Okay, so just tell yourself it's all okay. What you could say to yourself is, I don't know, this is kind of cool. I want to just test this. Let me test it out. I want to test this and see. This is intriguing. Isn't this intriguing? Let me just test it. You don't have to take our word for it. The way that you build your own belief is because you see it happen and you go, oh my God, it is true, right? Everyone is yourself pushed out. In each of our own reality, we're in our own layer. Right? I'm a quantum bubble, however you want to say that. Like, I'm in my own quantum bubble of reality, and I am the operant power. In your reality, you're the operant power, okay? And everything is responding to you. All you have to do is observe your reality. You don't have to do anything. Just start observing. That's going to show you right away. If you observe your reality, you'll connect some of the dots. You'll connect the dots. What you're thinking and what you're experiencing. What do people tell you? Because they're telling you the beliefs that you hold. It's not all the beliefs you hold. It's beliefs that are general and specific about the world that you're living in. But they're reflecting back the beliefs that you hold. So how you test it out is you just change a belief and you start affirming a new story. And then you watch your reality reflect that new story. What if someone manifests me and I manifest someone else? Is there a manifesting struggle? In your, you also have, I'm feeling like someone is pulling me away from my manifestation process. It's okay. So in your reality, you're the operant power, which operant power means you're operating your reality, right? You're the God of your reality. You're in charge. You're the captain of the ship. There's only one captain on the ship, and the captain designates the crew to do all their jobs. You're the captain. You're steering the ship of your life, okay? So if you think someone is manifesting you, it's because that's the belief that you hold. You're holding that, you know, because we thought that everything was separate, but nothing is separate from you. Nothing is separate from you, okay? It's all coming from you. But if you think and believe that someone's manifesting you, then you will have that experience. It will feel like that because you believe it. So all you have to do is say to yourself, I'm the operant power. Nobody can manifest me. Okay? Do you get that? Like, am I clear explaining that? Because they can't manifest you. Who's going to win? You're going to win. But if you think that person's going to win over there, then they're going to win. If you don't have an opinion about it, you're subject to the randomness of what's already the experience of reality. or your general, which is your general beliefs that you hold about reality. Okay. So it is pretty powerful and important to think from your perspective more than anything else. It's all coming from you. Yeah. So when you're thinking someone is pulling me away from my manifestation process, instead you want to say, that's not possible. No one's doing that. This is my process. This is my manifestation. I get everything I want. I am powerful. Manifesting SP, have been seeing movement, but I struggle with missing them physically being with me. I know, right? Okay, but our reality is going to reflect how we're feeling. Okay, so you do want to shift to a place. Okay, I get it. You miss that physical touch. You miss them physically being there. You miss like laughing together and eating together, right? Like all that stuff, okay? But we don't want to be at the place of missing it, because if you're missing it, your reality is going to show you, yep, you miss it. It's not there. It's not here, because your reality is just a mirror, okay? So that's why this is a mental discipline. You're not going to align with that version of you. You're going to say, yeah, I mean, you know, what you could shift your thoughts to is, I love when they're here with me. And even go into that memory, not only go into memories, but create future experiences right now. What does that feel like? Like you could take the old memory of remember laughing together, and that, you know, when you're like across the table smiling at each other and just having like a good old laugh, okay, right? You could feel that right now. That's the power of our imagination. So that's going to align you with your desired reality instead of the missing and lacking and I miss them. Okay, we don't want to miss them. We don't want to miss them. Okay, we want to know the desire is already ours. It's already done. Okay, I'm not saying you can't manifest someone from missing them, because all possibilities exist. We understand that, right? Okay, but I do know that you're practicing seeing each other together, like the two of you together, okay? Because our imagination's creating. So are you seeing the two of you together, or are you missing them and they feel like they're over there, I miss them, they're not here with me now and I miss that, okay? All you have to do is go into that good feeling of, oh my God, I love it. I love it when we're hugging. I love it when we're kissing. I love it when we're laughing, and I love when we try new restaurants together. And so all of that is picturing together, right? When we say, I miss them, that feels kind of more alone, okay? That's my assumption, but I'm trying to help you, right? Like tweak it a little. So I miss them versus, and I miss them, I'm kind of feeling lonely. Like those are the thoughts. We might not even identify it. Like, I'm kind of feeling lonely and I miss them and I wish they were here with me. Okay, that feels like solo. You're solo, okay? You want them to be with you? Then tweak it to, oh my God, I love it when they're right next to me. Okay, it could be that memory. Pull that memory. Think of all the things that make a life list, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a life list but just make lists of things that you would enjoy doing together and think about those things. Think about being together, not solo, not alone, together. Okay, that's how you get your manifestation, that you already feel like, not, when I say feel, it's a different feeling to say, I miss them, or we're together. Okay, it feels different inside. It's a different feeling state. And it's done. So claim it now, already done. Feel it now. Like imagine you already got the text. You're not even a text. I mean, we're not manifesting a text here. You got a text saying, I can't wait to see you. And imagining you're already together. Go farther into the relationship. Not just the beginning, but go farther and deeper into that relationship. Okay, Kay, SPs with a third party heard they're getting engaged next month. It should be me. It can be you. What if you're imagining you and your specific person getting married? But you're letting the 3D run the story of your life instead of you run the story of your life. So start running the story of your life. Start taking control. Stop thinking about the two of them getting married. That doesn't feel good. Start imagining. Why don't you pull up pictures of wedding dresses you like and imagine you standing in that wedding dress, and imagine you're in this beautiful dress and SP is just looking at you totally like emotional and excited and thinking it's the best day ever, looking at how the beauty that you have, right? The beauty that you radiate from within and without. Okay, so that is going to get you to your end game. But if you are saying third party, it should be me, that's not going to be you. It's not going to be you. Okay, I know circumstances do not determine, but you have to picture together. When we say circumstances don't matter, that's so you could just deflect whatever you see. It doesn't matter what you see. It doesn't matter. That circumstance doesn't matter. It could die away. That relationship could just fall apart today. That's the story you need to tell. The story where you're together. Nat girl, got the car I wanted despite the high payment, fearful that I can't afford it. What do I affirm? Yeah, I want you to step away from fear, because you want to focus on it's all going to work out. I've always been able to do it. I know I can do this. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am abundant. I will find, money somehow, some way. It's always working out in my favor. So I don't want you to think of it's such a high payment, okay? Because then despite the high payment, just say, this is a natural, normal payment. Money is flowing through. All my bills are always covered. You need to kind of soothe it. It's helpful. It's helpful if we soothe it, because if we get into the place of fear, it's a high payment, I'm fearful. Okay? We want to step away from that idea. We want to step into the idea, this is okay. This is fine. I can do this. I can afford this. Because if we know we can afford something, that means money is coming in, okay? I can afford this. Money is coming in. Money, it's effortlessly, easily coming into my life. There is a consistent flow of money, enough for me to pay. All my bills are paid, and I have enough to enjoy life and do everything I enjoy. Okay, and the money will keep rolling in, but you have to focus on money rolling in. Spend money and receive money. Spend money and receive money. Don't hold on to the money. Spend money and receive money, okay? Not the fear of it, not the fear of money. Because fear of not being able to do it, what do you think? Okay? When we fear something, I don't want to say that it's a block, but when we fear something, we are manifesting from a place of not having, okay? You want to go to the place where you have. I have. All my needs are fulfilled. I intend, if an intention feels better, I intend all my needs are fulfilled. I intend that every bill is paid. All right. Congratulations on your car, by the way. Okay, so focus on how you feel good in your car, how you love driving in your car. We do want to shift our focus to from the worry of paying it to, I love this. This feels good. It will work out. Everything's working out, because you will have a world that shows you it's working out. Lucia, do we confirm it's done even when I'm not getting contact the way I want in the 3D? Should I ignore the 3? Absolutely. Yep. It's already done. So when you look at the 3D, you're just going to say, it's old reality playing out. It's old thoughts playing out. Remember, all that you see right now is history. It's the history. It's the history of your thoughts and beliefs, okay? So that's okay. It's okay. And by the way, you could say it's valuable. It's valuable. This is just the old stuff, and now I know I don't want it anymore. And that's valuable to you because it helped you get more clear on what you do want. And the more that you can see the value in the current 3D reality, I mean, it can be really helpful if you look at it as valuable. You see it for its value and you move. You don't choose it. And you select a new reality, okay? And so you've already selected the new reality. It's already done. right? Like ordering an Amazon, ordering anything online. You ordered it, it's done. Okay? You ordered it, it's not right in your presence, it's not in your hands, but you ordered it. It's already done. Bosh, is it bad that I'm manifesting SP? I don't really care about it. I hope that made sense. No, it's not bad. I don't think you should determine anything in your reality that you're experiencing as bad. Everything is valuable. Okay, so you're manifesting a specific person. You don't care. I'm not sure what you mean about, like, you don't care if they come in your life, or you don't care about if it's them or someone else. I mean, you get to create whatever you want in your life, and you also get to have experiences. You can experience someone coming into your life and say, actually, I don't want this, or I do want this, right? Heat Marie, just saw some birds while running. Yep, already done. It's like literal birds. Okay. For anybody doubting their current circumstance, keep pushing. I had a really great success story in my VIP group today, someone manifesting their specific person. Even I think last week, it felt like it was downhill. I want to say last Saturday, felt like it was really going downhill, and totally manifested her specific person. Okay. And like just keeps getting better and better and better. So success stories are always happening. Look for the success stories. Okay, don't be, if you're skeptical, now you're reading something that's telling you the opposite. I want you to consciously choose success. Consciously choose to look for success, because that's what you'll create in your world. You'll create the success in your own life. Okay, when you hear someone else have a success story, you say to yourself, oh my gosh, my world is showing me my desire is mine. Okay, I don't want you to feel like, why did that person get it and I didn't? What did they do that I didn't do? All you have to do is claim, oh, this is working. I'm seeing evidence in my reality. It's working. Yeah, already done. Okay, perfect. Blake, how does it work to have two SPs? I have my celeb SP, but also a new SP. However you want it to work. What do you want it to be? I'm affirming one thing, but seeing another at the moment. Okay, well, that's okay. You're going to say that's okay. Okay, that's going to be really important for you to do, because we'll be affirming, because you're changing your belief about this particular topic or this situation. You're affirming to change your belief, okay? And well, you're affirming because you're putting your focus and attention on your preferred reality. When you see the opposite or something else at the moment, that's okay. It's just at the moment. I like the words at the moment, right? Because the moment is always changing. Okay, so you're just seeing something else at the moment. You're not giving it any importance. You're not thinking it's a big deal. You're not choosing it. You just say that's okay. That determines your state of being. If we see something at the moment, it's different, and we're really spiraling, that is really determining your state of being. It means you're not stable. Okay, it's showing you you're not stable if someone's spiraling. So I want you to be a little unfazed. Be a little unfazed about what you see. You're not going to choose that, because that's going to help you get the goal. Getting the goal is focusing on the goal, not focusing on the opposite at the moment or the other situation happening. Okay, Kevin, had a synchronicity today. A guy told me I look like someone he knows. He told me the guy he knows has a Hispanic wife, and my SP is Hispanic. Okay, awesome. So remember, you're creating your reality. So absolutely, when you're having that conversation, and all of that with all the details is happening because it's showing you that yes, your reality is conforming and reflecting the thoughts that you're having in your imagination, right? So yes, it's working. Yes, it's done. Yes, this is evidence. Okay? Just thought it was weird. Okay, so it does sometimes feel, I do have weird, and I feel like I have people saying, right, it's because we're more aware. Before we weren't aware. when we were asleep and we didn't know we were the creator, we were not aware of what we were thinking and what people were saying, and what we weren't putting our focus and attention on the desire and the manifestation. But now we are aware. Okay, this has already been happening in our whole lifetime. It's already been happening. We just were not aware of it. We weren't paying attention, right? We weren't paying attention. Now you are the observer of your reality, paying attention and knowing. So it's not that it's weird. It's just that you're recognizing whatever you put your focus and attention on is experienced in your reality. Okay. Blake, how can I manifest drastic body changes without moving a finger? Like lighter eye shade, plumper lips? Yeah, well, first of all, don't think of it as drastic, okay? Because at the moment that we're like, this is drastic, I don't know. I mean, in some way that perception, there could be a perception like it's drastic, it's a big change, right? So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Plumper lips, you just affirm that. My lips are growing. My lips are plump and full, and I produce collagen in my body. Our bodies are miraculous, and our bodies know how to do and respond, not do, but our bodies respond to us. Okay, so talk to your body, and just as you're moving through the day, just feel that from within. Don't look in the mirror and say, oh, it didn't work. You just say, oh, that's the old version, right? The old version is there, but you're feeling that, okay? What does it feel like? Your eyes are a shade lighter. Yeah, your eyes are, okay, so there's already evidence of this existing. Okay, I have in my private VIP group, I have manifest changes to your body. I have videos about that. I've seen on YouTube, there's a girl, what's her name? Juliet Clary, maybe Cleary, Juliet Clary. She teaches about manifestation, and I think her channel is all about body changes. So here's the thing. You want more evidence keep your mind saturated with evidence that helps support this. Because you don't want to listen to a doctor or a surgeon or a plastic surgeon on TikTok or wherever saying this is surgery and you cannot do that and you can't do that and you can't do this, because he believes that, because that's his perception. That's his perception, or her, right? His or her, their perception of reality. That's what they do. Okay, so you're not going there for evidence. You're going to see the evidence that exists already that helps support what your desire is. Okay. And there's a lot of people that have changed their eye colors. I always affirm my eyes are magnetically blue. They're just mesmerizing, magnetic, and I get compliments all the time about my eyes. Yeah, so you just keep saying it, keep affirming it. You could also start to see yourself as like, if you detach a little bit, because remember, your whole body is a manifestation also. It's not like this. And it's not like this is the creator and all of that's a manifestation. The creator is your imagination, the imagination. Not the body is a manifestation. This is all a manifestation, just like all of the 3D reality. Okay? Your consciousness, your imagination, that's what's creating your awareness. Okay? All right, so, I was gonna say, like, think of yourself, this is like an avatar. So if you kind of detach a little bit from the idea of like being so attached to your body, but think like this is, like I think how my kids play a video game and I'm like, oh yeah, let's just shift into a new skin, right? You're shifting your avatars. You're like putting on a new skin, and the new skin, like when you go in the shower, I feel like that's a really powerful time to think about the visualization of your body, because you close your eyes and you have the water running down and just feel the difference of anything you want to change within your body. Think about your body loves to respond to you, okay? I want you to also love what you already have, because that's living in the end. Living in the end is saying, I love it. I love that my eyes change. I love it. I love the way my eyes look. I love my lips, okay? All right, because do you see that? That's living in the end with your desire. You don't want to look in the mirror and say, oh, I can't stand it. That's why people don't lose weight, or they don't change things about their life, because they look and they go, and then finally, maybe they'll finally hit the floor and think, I got to change this. What do I need to do to change it? You really only have to change your mindset. Okay, but everyone thinks we have to do something in the world to change it. You don't have to. Okay. I keep being double-minded. I feel stuck. What is the usual time frame? The usual time frame, it's now. It's now. You already have your desire. You're not stuck. Stop saying you're stuck. I already have my desire. I'm not double-minded. If you're thinking you're double-minded, what do you think you're creating? Okay, so double-minded is you're telling two stories. That's okay. Just you tell yourself, it's okay. I was feeling like telling two stories. That's not a big deal. Still getting my desire. I know I felt stuck, but I know it's mine. I know it's mine. Okay, so that's a little rampage that you could say to yourself. And that's gonna, like when you feel that anxiousness of like, I don't have something, I want you to be releasing that. So we help release that by soothing ourselves. You soothe yourself by saying, that's okay. It's okay, I feel stuck. But if we get all upset, oh my God, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. And then I feel stuck. Now you're just focusing on being stuck, okay? Just say it's okay, it's okay. I felt stuck. Maybe I do feel stuck, but that's okay. I know I'll get out of it. I know that I can focus my attention on my preferred reality. I know that my desire is mine. I know that I'm the creator. I know I can focus on one story and not keep looking at the 3D thinking it's all important. Okay, the 3D is just a reflection of my inner world. And I know that I could focus more on my inner world than the outer world. There's a little that's a rampage of some thoughts that I would have if I felt that way. Okay. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. If any of you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can go there to watch the lives. My hair is shiny and pretty. What do I put on it? I affirm. My hair always looks good. It's always shiny. It's always fuller, it's thicker, it's perfect. It always I fix it and it always feels good. It always looks right. Okay, so you don't need to do anything necessarily different. You don't even have to change any products that you use. You don't have to buy the most expensive product. You only have to claim. You only have to claim things. But if you think you put a product on your hair and it's like, oh, it's not working. I mean, we hold beliefs already about certain things. Well, you could change that. Okay. Yeah, Nat Girl, you love your car so much. Good. So keep focusing on how good does it feel to ride in your car. And like, so today the weather was really good here, and like imagine the windows down and fresh air, and it just feels good. Or you have the music going and you're enjoying it. So the more that you can put yourself in that place, right? And just know it's all working itself out. When you align with that reality, when you have those thoughts, you will align with that reality, okay? You just have to keep shifting yourself. This is okay, it's all working out. I've always been able to do this. Yeah. Euphoric Melody, happy birthday. Okay, I'm remembering to see you. I'm remembering to see you, okay? Okay, but I'm going, thank you for the rose. Well, so affirm, it's my birthday, it's the greatest day ever. Like you could wake up every morning and say, today is the best day ever. I intend today's the best day ever. Do you understand you're creating the blueprint for that day? Now, don't judge based on appearances. You're gonna claim it, today's the best day ever. If it didn't feel like the best day ever, you're just gonna keep claiming it. Nope, that was a good day. You could even revise it. Go to bed, revise it. That was the best day ever. Now you wake up, you keep affirming it. You will wake up, you will create a reality where you wake up and you're like, it really feels like the best day ever. Okay, so there's a general way to create a blueprint of how your day is going to look. And I have to go to a better mindset with feeling more confident, but I have waves of doubt. Okay, so Anna, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have some videos in my playlist, meditations. So the meditations are powerful because They're affirmations to reprogram the thoughts that you're having, right? We want to think about the idea of confidence. And then when we're feeling unsure, and now if we're really feeling unsure, now our reality we could align with experiences that will support that feeling of like, yeah, you are unsure, right? So the video that I think would be powerful for you is I'm thinking of the title. I trust, it's called, the video title is I trust and know my desire is mine. Okay, so the affirmations in that video, it's like, I know this desire is mine. I know how to have faith. I believe from within. I know how to overcome my external circumstances. I know that I am the operant power. Okay, so those are really powerful affirmations. You can just listen to it and then take those affirmations and say those through the day. A few of them. Say a few, put them alert in your phone with a few of the affirmations, and then you'll just consistently remind yourself, it's mine. I know this is mine. I know I can create my reality however I want. Okay, but how do some people get their manifestations in like 2 hours and I'm still waiting? Because you're saying that. Okay, here's what happens. You got to shift out in that mindset. Okay, when we see someone, your whole world is showing you what your thoughts and beliefs are. So your world is showing other people receiving manifestations quickly. This is what you say to yourself. Yes, it works. My world is proving to me I can get a manifestation really quick. It's proving to me I could get something in 2 hours. Okay, you will create that reality. But if you look at someone else receiving a manifestation, you read a success story, or you're flipping through social media and go, oh, that person manifested in 2 hours or 2 days or 3 hours or 5 days. How did they do that? But I'm still waiting. What do you think? The story you're telling, what you're saying is what's happening. It's like that. What we are saying is what's happening. Like how do you feel when you're saying that, right? So when you're saying they got their manifestations, but I'm still waiting. You just declared, I'm still waiting. Okay, we figured it out. You're not waiting anymore. You're okay? We figured it out. It's done. But listen to my video. I do want you to listen to the video on YouTube. Okay, and I have several others in the playlist. Look at any that align with you and how you feel. And I want you to feel like, oh my God, it is already done. My world has shown me that the desire exists. Your world is showing you the desire. Are you going to look at the desire and think from the place of lack that you don't have it? Or are you going to look at that evidence, not experience, but evidence? Are you going to look at that evidence and determine whatever you determine is your future outcome? So you look at that evidence, someone manifesting in 2 hours. What is your assumption? Are you assuming, ooh, I'm getting mine? Then you're getting yours. But if your assumption is, I'm still waiting. Okay, so it's done. It's done. Right now, are you able to shift? Yes, you're shifting right now. Oh my God, it's done. Don't worry that you claim that many times or one time or whatever. Don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't matter. What only matters is right now. So you're not waiting anymore. It's done because it's coming from you. Your world showed you. Okay, now keep declaring. Oh, maybe you're having some epiphanies right now, right? Realizations like, oh, it is about what you're saying to yourself. That's the biggest thing here. It's being aware. This is all about the awareness and being an observer of what you're saying and thinking and believing and feeling and what you see in your world. Okay? So you're not waiting. It's yours. You're not going to declare, I'm still waiting. What are you going to declare? Ooh, this is mine. Ooh, my world showed me my desire. It's mine. That's the mindset of having your desire. Keep affirming that. Okay? I'm guaranteeing you will have your manifestation. All you have to do is just say it's already mine. Okay? Whatever's happening out there, that doesn't matter. Nothing determines nothing out there determines your manifestation. You determine your manifestation. How do you deal with a narcissist? You see the best in them, okay? When we see the best in someone, we will create a reality where we experience the best in them. So you need to see the version of them who is loving and kind and compassionate. You're going to focus on that. How do you want to be treated? Okay, imagine I am loved and I am respected. I am heard and I am seen. Those are the I am affirmations you would say. When you think of them lovingly. Okay, you want to picture and assume them as someone who listens and someone who's kind and someone who's respectful, someone who's considerate. Okay, so remember, this is a mental discipline because you're going to look and see something that aligns with narcissists, but you're not going to give, if you see that version, you're going to just keep that version in place. In order to shift a new version of anyone in your reality, you see them in a new light. Okay, somebody, a power, here I like to give a little, given stuff to help back you up or back up, right, your manifestation. If you study Dr. Hugh Lin, there was a book written about him called Zero Limits by Joe Vitale. And Dr. Hugh Lin cleared the whole entire Hawaii State Hospital of the worst of the worst. Okay, and how did he do that? By reprogramming what he saw. I mean, he never saw it. He never met the patients. He never met any patients, and that whole state hospital was closed. He visualized and imagined that they were going back into the world, that they were producing in the world, that they were good, kind people, that they weren't rapists and murderers. He imagined them in the best light, and they all became that. Okay, so that kind of story will help back up when you think that they're a narcissist. It's only your perception. So it's not them, it's your perception of them that's creating them. Okay, and that's going to be a powerful book, or not book, but there's so many interviews with him. I mean, maybe you want to read the book Zero Limits. That's a powerful book. It's not exactly what I teach from the idea of manifesting, but it still supports the idea of creating your reality. Okay. Yeah, and Dr. Hugh Lin definitely was he's talking, if you watch interviews of him, all his interviews, and he does talk about, like, everything in your world is just you. It's just you. And everything's a reflection of you in your world. Okay? All right. Yeah, Vanessa, what if two people are trying to manifest the same person? You always win. Okay, so if you think that you're manifesting the same person and someone else is manifesting the same person, who's going to win? Well, it's whoever you think is going to win. Okay? So if it's you, if you're thinking that you're manifesting someone, but maybe someone else is also, that's only your perception. You have to create the story and the perception that you get what you want. Okay? What if I want to manifest my illness? I have this lifelong illness, pulmonary, doctor said. Yeah, you can. Start breathing, start thinking that you are breathing in health. You are breathing in wellness. Start imagining that your doctor said to you, oh my gosh, you're doing amazing. You don't have to think anything more. Just, you are doing amazing. What if the doctor said to you, you are so healthy? What if the doctor said to you, see, this is the what ifs that you want to be imagining, because whatever we create in our imagination is what we manifest. So what if the doctor was saying, you're completely cured? What if the doctor said that? Okay, so you need to replace what you're usually hearing with the new story, and you replace it over and over and over. Dr. Joe Dispenza does tons with healing that helps back this up. So you do want to have the other evidence that helps support this. Okay, so that would be a great resource to go to. Any of his books, Break the Habit of Being Yourself, Becoming Supernatural. Actually, Becoming Supernatural, I think, is a better with illness, okay? So you want to think about health, well-being. Your cells are regenerating. Your body is powerful. Your body is miraculous. You say those kind of health affirmations, okay? All right, you guys, I do have to run. I think I've been here almost 2 hours. I love you all. You're powerful. You can do anything. You can be anything, and you can do anything. It's all about focusing and being deliberate. It's all about the mental discipline of going into your imagination and giving less importance to what you see and hear in the 3D. Give more importance to what you want to create through imagining it, through affirming it, through scripting it, okay? Because it's all coming from you anyway. You guys have a wonderful day. If you need additional support, I have a VIP group that is supportive and motivational and inspirational, and it will help you with everyone as yourself pushed out to be in alignment with a group that helps you see, the desired result. I also have my course so that I have so many success stories I created about 3 months ago, which is a blueprint of manifesting any desire, okay? So if you want to join my free Facebook group, join my free Facebook group. That's a great place to start if this is kind of new to you. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.